Good morning, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today is Friday, March 5th, 6th? Okay, so first I did go to the gym this morning. I did shoulders and abs. I did still want to film a little ab workout slash some information on abs. A lot of people do abs wrong, including myself. I used to do them wrong too because a lot of people have very weak cores and it just doesn't allow you to do abs properly. So I'm just gonna show you 3 of my favorite ab workouts that I do basically every single time I train abs. You can do them at home, no equipment. I know a lot of people are like, abs are me in the kitchen. But also abs are very genetic, okay? I don't want people thinking that they need to like starve themselves and not eat things that they want to eat just so that they can like see their abs. I do eat healthy meals throughout the day, but I also do have snacks. Like I don't restrict myself to only natural foods. I don't do that. I don't only eat whole foods. And you can kind of see some ab lines for me. Not really. You can't really, you can see like some sort of like lines, I guess, but I don't necessarily have the blocks. I have more like the obliques, kind of, I don't know. But that is genetic, like the shape of your abs, how they look, you can't change that. You can't change the actual shape of your muscles. It is also genetic where you hold your fat. So some people hold more fat in their stomachs and less in their legs, whereas I hold all my fat kind of like in my leg area, my lower stomach. That's why high-waisted leggings are great because I don't hold much fat up here. I'm just being honest, I really don't hold that much fat here, but I hold more fat down here. And then the third thing, a lot of people say like, oh, I don't even train abs. I just like eat healthy and I get my ab workouts in from doing like squats and stuff. I saw this all over social media when I was first getting into training and I was like, okay, great, I don't even have to train abs. Fuck everyone who said that, honestly. Fuck all of you like online trainers because I totally believed that. I was like, oh, I don't even have to do abs. I'll just like keep doing squats and get a good core workout in. No, I have seen the craziest difference in my core strength since I've been training abs more frequently. I have been trying to do abs like 2 to 3 times a week and I don't do anything crazy. I literally just add like 5 minutes on the end of my workout and I'll just do 3 exercises in like a little circuit and that's it. I don't do anything crazy. I find my posture's better. I just kind of like hold my stomach tighter all the time. I feel tighter. Train your abs, guys. Fuck everybody who's like, you don't need to do abs. Abs are just made in the kitchen. Shut your stupid mouth. If you actually want to see those muscles, you still have to train them. That's like me saying, oh, you don't have to train shoulders. You just need to get lean enough to see your shoulders. Like, I can't believe I ever believed that. If you want more of those blocky abs, you have to train them. And like training abs just helps so much with your overall strength with everything in the gym. So I really recommend everybody start training some abs at least once a week. And you can throw these exercises in at home that I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna just jump into them right now and stop ranting. Okay, so this first exercise, my friend Beth actually showed me it slash kind of described it to me and I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna start doing that. And it doesn't really have a name, I guess they're just like toe touches, but these are so good. I've been doing them every day for like the past month. Well, not every single day, probably like 4 to 5 times a week for the past month, maybe even more than a month. They're amazing. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. All right, so firstly, the first mistake I always see people do on Instagram when they're doing abs is they're using their legs a lot of the time and they're not exactly engaging their core properly. So you see this a lot, okay? So if someone's doing leg lifts, which by the way, leg lifts are really hard, okay? I can't even do leg lifts properly, but look at my back. This is how people do leg lifts. They'll go flat and then, oh, back comes completely off the ground. I can stick my whole hand through it and then they go back up. This is wrong, okay? This is so wrong. Your back should not be coming off the ground like that when you are doing something like leg lifts. So there are a couple reasons why this might be happening. Firstly, you straight up have a weak core. That's kind of how it is for me. Leg lifts are so hard, guys. They are a very hard exercise. I don't even think I can keep my lower back on the ground the whole time. Like, that's as far as I can go without bringing my back up off the ground. Like, right there. Just, that's as far as you really even need to go. As soon as your back comes off the ground, don't go any lower than that because you're not getting that proper contraction. So make sure your back is flat on the ground. Now these toe touches I'm gonna show you are really gonna help with that, but I see that a lot of the time. So one of the reasons, as I said, is because your core is weak and you can't keep your back flat on the ground. The second reason is because people are just uneducated and they don't know that they're doing abs wrong. And then number 3 is because they're trying to look sexy for Instagram. So you have that big back arch so that your waist looks small and your stomach, because when you have your back flat on the ground, your belly kind of balloons out a bit. But when you have your back arched, your waist looks small. So yeah, I see that a lot. I probably have done it in the past too, because I genuinely did not know that that's how you're supposed to do abs. So being accountable over here, but let's do the toe taps. So I do 20 reps of these. You're gonna lay on your back, and then I'm gonna keep my arms up. Usually I put my arms like right here up to the side. I'll put them like on my chest, but I'm just gonna kind of lift them up so that you guys can see down here. So first thing that you're gonna do is take this lower part of your back and jam that into the ground. So you're kind of like lifting your hips up a little bit. You see, just like that, and you just jam that belly button and that rib cage down into the ground. You need to make sure your hands cannot fit under there. Your back needs to be flat as hell on the ground, okay? Flat. Then you're gonna put your legs right here, keeping your back flat. Like right now, this is burning. This is burning like hell already, and it gets like some lower abs. Oh, like it hurts just doing this. This kills. So keep that back flat, not like this. This doesn't count. I don't even feel it in my abs when I'm doing this. Literally don't feel it at all. You have to go tuck it in, okay? And then you're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and go all the way to 20, keeping that back flat. As soon as your back goes like this, you start over, okay? As soon as your back comes off the ground, you're starting that exercise over, honey. So do 20 reps of that. Try to do, honestly, you can do that one every day because it just really strengthens that core. It helps your posture. The reason Beth started doing it actually is to fix posterior tilt. So instead of being like this all the time, it helps you be more like this. And honestly, it has been working because it really strengthens that core. Add that exercise in, it's really good. The second exercise, which I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere, is plank. And I see this done wrong a lot too. You see a lot of this.
Look how huge my ass looks. Look how tiny my waist is.
Or you'll see them go low, but they're still arching their back insanely. Holy shit, that hurts my back. Don't do that shit. Stop trying to be cute for Instagram, guys. But what you want to be doing is instead of arching your back like this, you need to tuck it and hold that position. See, I'm squeezing right here. So this is what you should look like. And this kills. This hurts so much for the core. So that one, I hold that for usually 45 to 60 seconds. I would definitely start with like 40 seconds if you're still new to plank. And as soon as you feel your butt starting to go up into the air, yank that sucker down. The whole time you need to be thinking of tucking. Like, because most people stand like this all the time. Tuck that shit. So when you're doing the plank, you also want to be doing that same motion that you're doing when you were laying on the ground. So those are definitely my top 2 ab exercises. And then what was the other one? Oh, bicycles is gonna be the last one. So for these ones, I used to do them like sitting up like this. And I don't really find that this does too much. I mean, it still burns your abs. What I like to do is do them laying on my back now, so you can keep this tucked. So again, you're in that same position. So you're tucking, you're pulling your legs up like this. So the only difference is you're also gonna be lifting your shoulders and upper back off the ground and then going like this. So you're keeping this tucked the whole time and just going like that. I would also time that one instead of counting because you're kind of like moving your legs pretty quickly. So I would do about a minute, so 60 seconds. So for this whole ab workout, you're gonna do the 20 toe taps, then get right into the bicycles. You're already laying on your back, so get right into those bicycles. It is going to burn. Get into the bicycles, do those for 60 seconds, flip over and hold that plank for 45 to 60 seconds. And that's gonna be your little at-home ab workout, and that is going to be hard. Now guys, focus on the form. The major thing here that I'm trying to get across to you is you have to do the form correctly. If you're arching your back in all these exercises, your abs are not gonna be sore the next day. You're not even really gonna be using your abs. You're gonna be using your upper thighs, your quads, your hips. Like, you're not gonna be activating your core muscles. So make sure you are getting that form right. Holy shit, I love doing these little descriptive exercise videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, my abs are so sore, dude. Little bod update, I guess. Hello. I think I have leaned out since Christmas. A little bit. I'm flexing so hard, dude. See, I only look lean like this, but as soon as you go like this, I'm not as lean anymore. Like, I hold all my fat here, as you can see, like lower back, kind of the top of my bum. And so I look lean here, but then I hold all my fat like lower. So yeah, just kind of wanted to show you guys that little thing. Looks different, hey? Going like this and then pulling it down all the way. Very different. Okay, what I have been having every day, which some of my OG followers will remember, is a sweet potato with eggs and sriracha and ketchup. So I do have the entire sweet potato. Yeah, you just wash it, cook in the microwave, salt and pepper. That is that. And I did just want to mention, I'm almost out of my immunity gummies, and I'm already on my second container of both of these. I have been loving these beauty gummies. Okay, I just had my period, which made me like break out like all here because of my hormones. But before I got my period, this shit was coming through. So these beauty gummies, it says promotes healthy and youthful skin, firms, hydrates, and nourishes skin, increases ceramides lost by aging. So there's collagen in these, which is where all that good stuff comes from, and hyaluronic acid, which is also in some like face creams and stuff. And then pineapple ceramides, which is the last point that helps with anti-aging and such. And then omega gummies. You guys, I hate omega-3 pills. Like, if I have to take that fishy and nasty massive horse pill of omegas, I won't do it. I tried doing it for a while and I just can't. I can't get it down. But these are bomb. There's no fishy taste. So these ones, the beauty gummies, you have to take 2, and there is 50 calories in 2. So there is calories in these, not that I give a shit, but yeah. In the immunity gummies, it's for immune support, packed with vitamins C and D, and then there's also antioxidants. These ones have 20 calories, these ones have 25, and these ones have 50. So like, it adds up when I take all 3 of them every day, but I don't really care. There you have it. So there is the entire sweet potato, 2 eggs, a little bit of egg whites. Yeah, that's my breakfast. This is pretty high calorie, pretty filling. This fills me up for a lot of the morning, and I'm finding that sweet potato is helping my digestion a lot. Like, I think it just has a higher fiber content, and it's helping the digestion, if you know what I'm saying.